140 to 125. Luka Doncic, just 37, 5 and 10. Austin Reeves with 26 and 5. Ayton, another double-double. And LeBron with 12 points and 10 assists in this one as the Jazz lose big time against the Lakers. 11 points and 12 assists. Let me make sure I get my numbers right as we welcome in CBS Sports NBA analyst John Gonzalez. And John, a lot of anticipation for LeBron returning to action for the first time this season. What was your biggest takeaway from what you saw in the limited minutes that he did play?
Still got it, Chris. The guy still got it. I mean, look, he's 40 years old. He'll be 41 in December. He's the oldest player in the league. It's his 23rd season. He officially sets the NBA record. He had been tied with Vince Carter, and he was dealing with some sciatica. He missed the first 14 games, so everybody was thinking, well, how's he going to look when he comes back? And the answer is he looks like LeBron, right? On a night where, as you mentioned, he only had 11 points. He wasn't scoring the ball a ton. Didn't matter. He can influence the game in so many different ways. As you mentioned, 12 assists against just one turnover, reminding everybody this is one of the greatest passers in NBA history. He probably thinks the game better than anybody in NBA history, and you saw it tonight. Lobs to DeAndre Ayton, finding Jake LaRavia. He whipped one cross-court pass to Gabe Vincent in the quarter for a wide-open three and just kind of chuckled to himself. I was chuckling to myself, so yes. LeBron James, the oldest player in the NBA, but still so good. We forget, Chris. I think some people are just expecting, okay, well, he's up there now. Don't forget, he made 21 straight All-NBA teams. That's an NBA record. He was second team All-NBA last year. Going to be a tall mountain for him to climb to make the awards season this year because he has to reach the 65 game threshold. He's already missed 14 games, but boy, he looked really good tonight in his return.
Yeah, it didn't look like he missed a beat whatsoever. Now, the Lakers did pull away in this one in the fourth quarter. Utah tested them. They actually were up right big in the first quarter. Then the Lakers settled in. As this season progresses, right, and LeBron continues to acclimate himself to this team and the shape, right, game shape, how do you think they're going to mesh now that he's back in the rotation?
Yeah, LeBron was asked about this the other day. He said it's going to take him some time to get his game legs back under him. He said he felt like he had the lungs of a newborn. There's no substitute for game shape in the NBA, but he is still LeBron, right? And this team is awfully top heavy. That top line talent is really good, right? You have Austin Reeves, you've got Luka Doncic, and obviously LeBron James. And LeBron was asked about it, and somebody said, well, how are you going to reintegrate yourself? And he said, I could play with anybody on any team. And what he really meant was he doesn't need to be the primary scorer. It doesn't have to be his team. The minute that they got Luka Doncic from the Dallas Mavericks last year, it became Luka's team moving forward. But he doesn't need to be LeBron, the primary scorer anymore. And we saw that again tonight where he can influence the game in so many different ways. Not only was he a fantastic passer tonight, Chris, but he was also playing really good defense, getting the ball off the glass, pushing the pace the other way, just getting everybody involved. And if that's LeBron's game, he could play this way. He could have that old man YMCA pass the ball game till he's 45 if he really wanted to. So I think integrating LeBron James onto a team that's now 11-4, the Lakers are happy to do that. Should go seamlessly.
Yeah, and LeBron is happy as well, right? He doesn't have to put as much pressure on himself, and he doesn't have to expend as much energy as he did in past years. Now, you know who's expending a lot of energy for good reason? Cade Cunningham and the Pistons. Their 11th win in a row, taking down the Hawks. Cade had 25 and 10, fifth straight time he's done that this season, or fifth straight game, I should say, he's done that. What's your biggest takeaway from Detroit, who now, right now, at this point in time, they are the number one team in the East? I know it's early, but what do you make of this winning streak, man?
Detroit basketball is back, Chris. This is a legitimate team, right? I mean, you mentioned Cade Cunningham. For casual NBA fans, I think that they might not be totally clued into how good this guy is. Made his first All-NBA last season. He's certainly on track to do that again this season. And what the Pistons have done year over year is hugely impressive. Chris, 2 years ago, this team had just 14 wins. They looked dead in the water. Last year, they become the first team in NBA history to triple that win total, and now they're shot out of a rocket ship to start the season where they're on an 11 10-game win streak, a heater. They're 13-2. They have the second best offense in the NBA coming into tonight, 13th ranked defense. And they're doing all of this, not just with Cade Cunningham, but missing some time with certain players, right? Jalen Duren's missed some games. Sorry, Thompson's been out. They don't even have Jaden Ivey yet. He hasn't played a single game. Tobias Harris hasn't played. They had to reintegrate or integrate rather new players like Duncan Robinson after they lost Malik Beasley. They lost Tim Hardaway Jr. Here comes Isaiah Stewart making himself useful. There's a guy named Danis Jenkins who played in the starting lineup tonight. I bet a lot of people don't even know who that is. So this team, you look at the Eastern Conference, a weak Eastern Conference with, yes, the Cavs are still there. The Knicks have designs, although they've got injuries to OG Anunoby and Jalen Brunson, but the Raptors are behind them, the Sixers, the Hawks. None of those teams, if you're the Detroit Pistons, should scare them with the way that they're playing. The Magic's still trying to figure themselves out. The Bucks are going to be without Giannis. If you're the Pistons, you're looking at this and going, we have one of the best players, not just in the Eastern Conference in Cade Cunningham, but in the entire NBA, and we are feeling really good about where we are. JB Bickerstaff, runaway candidate for Coach of the Year right now, Chris.
Listen, when we talk about this team, I don't know how long it's going to last, John, but this is the year, right, to capture the East. If there was ever in a year with all the injuries, the struggles from different teams that look like contenders, the Pistons, they are in very good position right now in the Eastern Conference and the rest of the NBA. John Gonzalez, always appreciate the insight, man. All right, so here's a look at the Pistons' next 10 games. So they're on the road against the Bucks, Pacers, and Celtics. All right, this is part of a 4-game road trip. And then they're back home against the Magic, taking on the Heat on the road. And then December 18th on the road against the Mavericks. Right now, 13-2, so they're sitting pretty, number 1 in the East.
Welcome into a fresh new hour of CBS Sports HQ. I'm Jordan Giorgio. That's Jacqueline D'Agostino. We have a ton to get to today, but we begin with who's trending right now. We've got breaking news off the top of the show. Out of the NFL, where Texans, they have ruled out quarterback C.J. Stroud for Thursday night's game against the Bills. We will get to that momentarily, but another guy is questionable right now in the NBA.
Another guy, you might have heard of him. His name is LeBron James. So we're going to tell you who's trending, what's trending on social media and CBSSports.com. A lot of the times they're intertwined, and that's just it with LeBron James here. So LeBron, the number 1 person trending on social media, officially listed as questionable to play against the Jazz. So LeBron has yet to play this season because of sciatica affecting his right side. The Lakers just wrapped up a 5-game road trip on Saturday while LeBron stayed home practicing, getting in those minutes with the club's G League team. Tip for Jazz Lakers, by the way, is set for 10:30 p.m. Eastern time. And as far as what's trending right now on CBSSports.com, LeBron James still in there in the top 5 with he's questionable to make that debut. Lane Kiffin, there's still a lot of buzz around there about him, flirting with some of the openings at LSU and Florida. A lot of drama. The saga continues, and we're going to have more on his statements that he made here about, refuting any of those ultimatum rumors that are out there. But again, let's get back to LeBron James. There he is, hooping, kinda getting in some practice again with the club's G League team. Again, LeBron James listed as questionable to make that season debut tonight against the Jazz at 10:30 Eastern. He has missed the first 14 games of the season, so we have yet to see LeBron James suit up and play for the Lakers. Let's bring in our NBA analyst, Ashley Nicole Moss. Ash, great to see you. Lakers look pretty good right now. Sitting at 10-4. They're 4th in the West, which is a very competitive Western Conference, as we always talk about. Luka looks phenomenal. Do the Lakers need LeBron right now to keep all of this rolling?
The Lakers always need LeBron. Let's not get it confused. Yes, he is almost 41 years old, and that's a lifetime in the NBA, but he's still LeBron James, and he's still one of the best to ever do it, and he's still one of the best currently doing it. So I will always say yes, they need LeBron. The biggest thing that JJ Redick is going to have to figure out is obviously Luka and the rest of the team have something going. They're sitting 4th in the Western Conference. You don't want to bring LeBron in and mess that up. So there's figuring out ways, pockets, to get him acclimated. Obviously, his body needs to get acclimated. He's missed a lot of time in LeBron standards, right? Because he's always so available. So you're going to have to figure